Ladies and gentlemen, I hereby declare that this congregation of Sidibeng Technical Vocational Education and Training College is duly constituted for the National Certificates Report 191 certificates and diplomas to be conferred to those students whose names appear on the program.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Randy, and I have the privilege of leading a congregation called United Church in Vanderbijl Park. And this morning it is such a privilege to be with you and to do the opening for your graduation ceremony. Congratulations for those of you who have made it to the end, for those joining us both from staff, those joining on behalf of the graduates. It is such a prestigious event, and it is so amazing to see that you've made it to this point. Congratulations and well done. I'm just going to take a few minutes, not too long, and I want to leave you with just a short encouragement before we open in prayer. And part of my job is to work with people. As you can imagine, being a pastor, I have the privilege of journeying with people, of leading people. And the beautiful part about that is I get to see people's highs and I get to see people's lows. I get to help people navigate their journeys and their lives, and I get to walk alongside them through some of the hardest times of their lives, but also some of the greatest times of their lives. And I've built some very meaningful relationships in my time of leading a church, and I've been observing many people. That's part of my job, is I just observe where people are at and I learn from them. And what I've done over the past 2 years, or rather, couple of months, since March of 2020, I've been observing how people have responded to the season that we are in. And I've learned so much from my observations of how people have navigated this season. And there are 3 thoughts that I've observed that I really believe will be helpful to you this morning, regardless of what demographic you find yourself in or where you find yourself in. And that is this: the first thing I've learned from people, which I believe is an encouragement if you tap into it, is the thought of being consistently resilient. What I've learned from the people who I have the privilege of journeying with is how consistently resilient they've been. The definition of resilient is being able to withstand or recover quickly from a difficult situation. And some of you seated here have been exactly that. You have been resilient despite the circumstances, despite the challenges, despite whatever setbacks you have faced. You have remained resilient. And so well done to you. I think that is a quality that will take many people further than they realize, just simply being resilient. And so my encouragement to you is to have this tenacious resilience that will surpass every season of life you find yourself in. From your tertiary education into your working career, into building a family, or whatever that looks like, to be tenaciously resilient. The second thing I've observed from the people who inspire me in my congregation is to always remain focused. The people who I observed who have navigated this journey with ease, despite the difficulty, is the fact that they have remained focused. One of the biblical texts encourages us like this in Philippians 3. It says, "No, brothers and sisters, I have not achieved the prize, but I focus on one thing, forgetting the past and looking forward to what lies ahead. I press on to reach the end of the race and receive the heavenly prize through Jesus Christ, for which He is calling us." And what I love about that is the author of this particular text is encouraging us to forget what is behind and focus on what's ahead. And from observing people, what I realize is this, is that many people get caught up in the thick of their circumstances and they lose focus of what lies ahead. And for some of you today who are graduating, you've remained focused. You've kept your eye on the prize. You've kept your eye on the finish line, and that is what got you through. And I think it's an encouragement to all of us not to get distracted. It's so easy to get distracted by what's around you. But the people who genuinely make it through are the people who keep their eyes focused on when they are going, on where they are going. And the third thing I observe from the people around me is to consistently find a way to win. That speaks about being innovative. I've observed that many people know how to adjust with the times and find innovative ways to get to where they want to be and not face a setback and be so crumpled by it that it renders them inactive. To find a way to win is to be resourceful. It is to be resilient. It is to be innovative. It is to know how to pivot in your circumstance so that you can keep going. Some of the greatest business minds who we look up to are people who have found a way to win despite their setbacks. You might know many names that you look up to as well. If you study those people's journeys, you will realize it is consistently finding a way to win despite their setbacks. And so, this morning my encouragement to you is beyond this ceremony and beyond this season in your life. Be resilient, remain focused, and consistently find a way to win. Let me pray for you as I wrap up this morning. God, this morning we thank you for the privilege of being able to celebrate something that many people have taken for granted and that the COVID season has robbed us of, the ability to celebrate with others. May we savor these moments. May we relish in them. And may we realize despite the negative narrative that we always face, there are moments of celebration that we can cling on to, and this is one of them. And so may you instill a sense of joy with those here present. May you help us look forward to what lies ahead. Help us forget the past, not focusing so much on it. Give us a resilience of spirit that causes us to bounce back from every circumstance we face. Give us the resource and the mentality needed to find a way to win despite our setbacks, so that we can further our lives and bring you glory in all things. We pray this in your name. Amen. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Have a phenomenal ceremony further.
Thank you very much, Pastor Randy, for the word of encouragement. Men of God, we really appreciate your presence today. Greetings to the management of the college, Mrs. Musesi, our Deputy Principal Academic, Mr. Jacob Oliphant, Deputy Principal Corporate Services, Mr. Patrick Mamrobela, Deputy Principal Finance. Our team of campus managers from the Vanderbilt Park campus, Ms. Manini Khadebe, Spoken campus, Mr. Dostonoche, Mr. Naledi Mutaung at the Vereeniging campus, and Mr. Clement Ngubeni from the Heidelberg campus. To the College Council, under the chairpersonship of Professor Lula Mamakubela. To our SRC, which is our Student Representative Council, under the presidency of Mr. Elliot Lebota. To our parents, families, friends, fans, supporters and cheerleaders, and our graduates, who are our VIPs for today. Let me welcome you in a language that is spoken here in the Val. Here in the Val, re bua Sesotho. Ke ka hoo ke reng ho lona le amohetswe mo sedibeng sa thuto e phahameng le thupello. Today marks the historic day for the college as we host the first virtual graduation that will cover students who completed their certificates in NCV, NATED, in Business Studies and Engineering Studies, students who completed their diplomas as well as those who completed their artisanship from 2019, 2020, and 2021. In other words, we are mop-upping students who could not complete their graduations due to the COVID-19 pandemic. As COVID-19 introduced a new normal, I don't think things will ever be the same again. Online teaching, virtual meetings, and digital currency, and I've heard this week that there's one country in Africa that is introducing digital currency. I think this is the way to go. In 2019, the College Council and management of the college formulated a new vision and mission that has set a tone for the coming 5 years. And the vision of the college is to provide a quality education that is aligned with the fourth industrial revolution and promote the green economy. The COVID-19 has served as a catalyst to speed up the plans that we had to put in place and respond to our strategic objectives. And we hope that the college will not be counted with those who have missed the opportunity that is presented by the pandemic. I would like to thank the following sponsors that has made the virtual graduation possible: the APSA, Tipenar and Renege, as well as Mado Photos. And all the sponsors has assisted us to appreciate the best performing students who have joined us today together with their parents as we celebrate their success. The success of our students will not be possible without the hard work and the support of our lecturing staff and our support staff. A big thank you to our staff members who worked throughout in ensuring that our students are successful in their programs. In this sector, we pride ourselves when we see our students entering the work of employment and those who enter business. My gratitude goes to our partners, and it will be fair for me to mention but a few who have contributed to the success of the college. Cummins Komatsu through technical education for communities, which is called a tech program. Schneider Electric through French, South African Schneider Electric Education Center, FSASEC, Fort South Africa, Festo, as well as British American Tobacco South Africa, known as BATA. These companies have contributed through donations of equipment and money in ensuring that the college fulfilled the strategic objective. Today, I welcome you as alumni. We want to keep in touch with you. So we'd like to ask you to please visit mysetcall.co.za and register your credentials. We also want to keep in touch with you so that we know where you are and we can assist with internship placements and apprenticeship placements, and also to support those who have entered the world of business through entrepreneurship. I want to believe that your families will change after this, as we all know that the education, it is the key to success. I now want to invite you, sit back and enjoy as we present to you the graduates. I would like you to celebrate in an African way at the comfort of your home, as we celebrate the achievements of our students in an African way. I thank you.
Chairperson of the College Council, it is an honor for me to present to you candidates for National Certificate Vocational Hospitality. Baqela Gidiboni, Chauke Natasha Perseverance, Coleman Samiratu, Dlamini Michelle, Faku Iviwe, Goso Carol Nomatemba, Gule Nolutando Prudence, Khwabani Lungiswa, Kumalo Happiness Lebohang, Letanta Palisa Izelwa, Madibu Priscilla Kilebogile, Makhalemele Magdalene Admittance, Mahwa Refilwe Julia, Mati Anna Matsidiso, Mdlani Nomvula Jemina, Mira Vangile Veruska, Mukhupudi Mamuhapi Lydia, Muhohlo Kilebogile Nontlantla, Mukwena Lerato, Mudise Mamunti Jemina, Mushwadiba Refilwe Edith, Msibi Mahatiswa Prudence, Mtembu Dumisile, Mtimkulu Busiswe Innocentia, Mtinzi Nomiti LC, Nene Sihle, Nkomo Laki Innocent, Nkwana Nomvula Naledi, Ntela Lerato Malinka, Ntwahai Karabo, Ntsani Apafia Puleng, Ntuli Musa, Nyaku Buitumelo Felicia, Pakani Makantoro Patricia, Pakati Pilisiwe, Pakwe Mutupi Richard, Piri Matsidiso Elizabeth, Rataimani Pindile, Shange Ayanda, Sibeko Nonkululeko, Sifumba Anesihle, Sithole Esther, Tabani Rose Ntabiseng, Tukwa Dipuo Jemina, Kaba Materini Veronica, Zilumbula Zamukuhle Pilile.
Chairperson of the College Council, it is an honor for me to present to you candidates for the program National Certificate Vocational Finance. Achusi Matlodi Lydia, Bota Sinazo, Konyana Kiredi Tseng, Mazibuko Buitumelo, Mdluli Brenda Tembisile, Mdluli Queen Ketiwe, Mukwena Karabelo Reginald, Mseswa Andisiwe, Msimanga Lerato Charity, Mialezwa Vuyokazi Monica, Ntsala Mamukiti Josephine, Sani Nagomso, Sivuku Mlungiseleli Somahashe Ncebakazi. Chairperson of the College Council, it is an honor for me to present to you candidates for the program National Certificate Vocational Management. Baloyi Mamello Felicia, Lesapo Dieketseng, Letanta Mamudiehi Alice, Manzo Naledi Selina, Mashiho Kidiboni Innocentia, Mashilo Mase Johanna, Masilo Manana Martha, Matibela Sefako Jemison, Matlala Lerato Confidence, Matlokotsi Tato, Mcenjana Zonje Zafania, Mdluli Mbongeni, Mile Dieketseng Innocentia, Ngongo Sibongile Lisbeth, Mukwena John Butinyana, Musia Mamello Bridget, Musiani Katleho Precious, Mota Noi Lorraine, Motaung Lerato, Olivia Pule, Sitibe Tepang Gladys, Tia Zukiswa, Toteti Trudy Refilwe.
Chairperson of the College Council, it is an honor for me to present to you candidates for National Certificate Vocational Marketing. Bucibo Sibongile Ana, Dlamini Stabile Zintle, Esemang Tabo Andres, Hlahani Lekhantsani Shane, Lenuche Relin Mpo, Letele Mateboho Agnes, Letlatla Albert Tshepo, Mabaso Moshe Leonard, Mabaso Zwelibanzi Innocent, Mabi Israel James, Mabileza Cleopatra Mpo, Mabue Lebuhang Neo, Madlopa Simpiwe, Maine Motlatsi, Majadi Kholo Pulani, Makoko Sibabatso, Malefani Moho Gladys, Maputse Nkenani, Mareletse Mudupi Edward, Machila Sbusiso Simon, Mlangeni Ntabiseng Itumeleng, Muatludi Katleho Keith, Mufukeng Lerato Gladys, Mufukeng Matsidiso, Mufukeng Ntomzotwa Florence, Mukhere Silo David.
Mokhomotsi Gratitude Nkagiseng, Muilwa Buyiswa Sana, Mukhele Philadelphia Mpho, Mukwena Grace, Mukwena Katleho Precious, Mukwena Sihluhu Petrus, Mukwena Vuyiswa Ntabiseng, Murake Palisa Monica, Musile Palisa Patricia, Mutaung Brian Mpho, Mutaung Katleho Kenneth, Mputi Vinolia Dimakatsu, Mtembu Refilwe Given, Mchali Joe Ebo, Nene Buhle, Nklapo Ntswaki Princess, Ntobaki Tsulwani Glenn, Nchingila Nonkululego Felicia, Nyengule Dimpho, Putlani Rechi Disitswe Precious, Ebengu Bongiwe Joyce, Khatebe Tulisiwe Mary, Ramuhlokwani Georgina Madika, Sirabele Buitumelo Nancy, Shumba Maria Lindiwe, Smith Kirileng, Chabalala Andile Khonse, Chabalala Tembelihle Zintle, Tsehla Cheledi Roderick, Twala Sunny Boy Paul, Aba Nontlantla Penelope. Chairperson of the College Council, it is an honor for me to present to you candidates for Vocational National Certificate Office Administration. Achuse Maserami Agrineth, April Sandile, Mbembe Nompumelelo Pamela, Batten Muiponi Flora, Chauke Chachirwa Lydia, Chilwani Lebuhang Jane, Dlamini Pumzile Magdalene, Dlamini Zandile Portia, Dlamini Vinolia Tato, Photo Nomtandazo Anes, Munta Nomonde Yvonne, Hlakutsi Florence Masichava, Hlalele Dimakatso Aida, Hlatshwayo Bongiwe Deborah, Hlatshwayo Simpiwe Beatrice, Kekana Rebecca Hunadi, Khosani Ntabiseng Juliet, Khampempe Tshegofatso Charmaine, Kheni Matapelo Priscilla, Khoza Pemli Princess, Khumalo Princess Guguletu, Khumalo Sindisiwe Pretty, Kobuwe Tsulufelo Magantse, Kodisang Mamusebetsi Dorcas, Korupe Nofama Emily, Khoza Kamugelo Lerato, Lamula Puseletso Chantel, Langeni Pelisa, Leboku Refilwe Precious, Letsoho Zanele Ivodia, Lituka Likiseng Lydia, Lubisi Buhle Wandile, Lubisi Noguthula Lucy, Mabena Tumega Precious, Madonsela Busisiwe Princess, Maepa Elizabeth Mampela, Magadlela Ntokozo, Mohautsani Mantikani Lillian, Mahele Clementine, Mahlangu Mbazima Oscar, Mahlangu Simpiwe Semita, Mahluku Dimpho Innocentia, Maine Mulebuheng Dorcas, Makasi Maria Nocolo, Maheni Kagiso Monica,
Makubo Busisiwe, Makulwani Muteba, Malisa Anita, Maluleke Riranzo Tracy, Mapumani Seneria Angelina, Maqenukana Tumeka Alice, Mareka Rosina Mankau, Masimu Kinewe, Masiteng Nkosimphile Alia, Masuku Cindy, Matekula Mohlale Betty, Matiani Lindiwe Precious, Matsaba Lerato Priscilla, Matsuba Lerato Anita, Matube Bonolo Chantel, Mbele Buhle Melita, Mbele Hlengiwe Promise, Mbele Nontlanhla Patricia, Mbichana Tembisile Jessica, Mdiniso Ntombizodwa Nicolette, Mfusi Zakiti Ntombi, Mgudlwa Nobathembu, Mhlanga Sidia Ntombi, Mkhize Nombuso Megi, Mlambo Buhle, Mguni Senzi Patricia, Mqonywa Zamajili, Mudise Lebohang Vina, Mwephudi Gladys Tembi, Mofokeng Evelina Itumeleng, Mofokeng Johanna Malifu, Mofokeng Simango Catherine, Mofokeng Nelsi Ntudiseng, Mofokeng Ntabiseng, Mofokeng Sinenhlanhla Judith, Mohlala Lieketseng Portia, Mohlwai Lerato Nikita, Mohono Neo Ani, Mokhele Moletsani Katiso, Mokhomu Daphne Maletsema, Mokwili Maroti Titus, Mokwena Masabata Doris, Mokwena Mpho Cynthia, Mokoto Katlego Matapelo, Molete Karabo,
Morwe Onkarabets, Mosuthwana Pulani Dorothy, Motaung Dimakatso Maresa, Motaung Lebohang Elizabeth, Motaung Mapaseka Eunice, Motepe Sichache Isaac, Motamaha Tembisile, Motiwa Maletsatsi Amelia, Motloenya Sana Mpuse, Motloung Lefa Kenny, Motsaye Silindile Ani, Motsemme Yolanda Sipati, Motsalazi Josephine, Motsiri Nomasonto Agnes, Motswari Ritumezi Priscilla, Mpolo Lerato Anita, Msangweni Sesi Josephine, Msomi Gertrude Cynthia, Msweli Nompumelelo Bekezela, Mtimkulu Patricia, Mvundlela Yolena Jacqueline, Nakedi Lindiwe Precious, Natani Petunia Huitzimang, Ndlovu Lebohang Barbara, Ndowu Tifelimbulu, Nduna Patricia Silwani, Ngobeni Ntabiseng Ivodia, Nqondoyi Nomvuyo, Nhlapo Josephine Khali, Nhlapo Ntabiseng, Nhlapo Ntokozo, Nhlapo Sebia Malisedi, Nkosi Lindukuhle, Nkuna Linda Lifrance, Nonchinga Nomzamo Cynthia, Nkayi Ntombizanele Jennifer, Ntambo Nontlatla Eunice, Ntaupani Jwalani Portia, Ntsebe Palisa Rose, Nqele Maria Tembisile, Nyakale Mpho, Nyama Regina, Phahlaza Joyce, Phakati Naledi Miriam, Phati Hope,
Phile Khomotso, Phungwayo Agnes, Pitso Dineo Innocentia, Ramakatsa Kgothatso, Ramushengi Mulalo, Ratanya, Queen Mangazini, Ratone Refilwe, Thelma, Sambata, Mantombi, Agnes, Sambu, Susan, Matweu, Saula, Patricia, Sebota, Tando, Petunia, Siele, Ingrid, Lerato, Sefatsa, Emily, Puleng, Sefuti, Dineo, Mashia, Sekgole, Atlehang, Sekgoto, Patricia, Puleng, Sekwala, Itumeleng, Mary, Sekwala, Ritumetse, Mary, Selemela, Mpho, Sello, Florence, Semanka, Seli, Manso, Situmonyane, Lerato, Gift, Shawe, Nonkululeko, Alice, Sibitane, Nokuthula, Caroline, Siwela, Rose, Skosana, Nonhlanhla, Grace, Songwanka, Nomonde, Swaedi, Lili, Hamahadi, Tau, Charity, Buseletso, Tema, Lebohang, Deborah, Tabong, Reginald, Ipeleng, Teletsane, Retabile, Tipe, Bonani, Kinosi, Thompson, Tulile, Miralda, Chabadi, Kidiboni, Constance, Klong Kutuano, Zegem Oho, Jane, Chabalala, Tabiseng, Carol, Chabalala, Tiny, Tsolo, Kesebelwang, Dina, Tsotezi, Lebohang, Cleopatra, Tsutsubi, Itumeleng, Joyce, Wisi, Sisanda, Gaba, Tembelihle, Sipesihle, Zoani, Nomtandazo, Cleopatra.
It is indeed an honor to me to present to the chairperson of the College Council the top 10 students. These are the top 10 best performing students across all 4 campuses of the college. Before I read out the names from the bottom to the top achiever, I would like to indicate that the 10 top students would be receiving the trophy from the college. They would also be receiving a full photo package from Mado for free, Mado Photos. Thank you so much, Mado Photos. In addition to that, they will also be receiving 1,000 Rand each from Absa Bank as one of our sponsors. Absa Bank, thank you so much. Additionally, they will also be receiving from Diepenaar and Reineke. There is no representative today, but Diepenaar and Reineke will be offering them a full regalia in accordance with the colors of their programs, and that will be free from the hiring fee. So it is returnable, but they can make use of it and return it without them being charged for it. So it is really, really appreciated that our sponsors came on board. The top best performing students from the bottom are presented as follows. From Heidelberg campus, in the Public Management Department, the student received 85.25% on average. This is the student that would be doing 4 subjects through the time, and in average, they are on 85.25%. And the student is Mfupi Tandiwe Pamela. Mfupi Tandiwe Pamela. That can be received in absentia. Our next top performing student, also from Heidelberg, in the public management department at 85.50%, is Dlamini Perseverance Nompumelelo. From Vanderbilt Park campus, in the marketing management department, at 85.75% on average, the student is Mokwena Mudiehi Lucia. Our next student is also from Heidelberg campus in public management. The student has performed at 86.25%, and the name is Mofuken Teboho David. From Vanderbilt Park campus in the business management department at 87.25 on average, 87.25%, it's Manoto Ndombenhle. From Vanderbilt Park campus again, in the tourism department, at 87.50%, we've got Nale Itumeleng. She's probably not here. We'll receive that in absentia. We're moving on to the next one, a student at the marketing department, also in Vanderbilt Park, at 90.00% on average. The student is Mabaso Refumelo. We move into the last three students. This one is from Sebokeng campus in the business management department. The student received 90.50% on average, and the name is Valencia Itumiling. The top two performing students, Human Resource Department Management from Sebokeng campus at 94.25%, Mzini Vuyani. And right at the top of the list, in the Human Resource Department, at Sebokeng campus, at 96.25%, it is a lady. The surname is Mofokeng Lerato Maria. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to rise as we are about to conclude the session. Thank you.
Usisingeleli Afrika, maluphakaniso ponolwayo, izwa imithandazo yethu, Nkosi sikelela thina, lusapho lwayo, bulena buluka sitshaba sa Yesu. Usibuluke, sijabasa, Yesu, sijabasa, South Africa, South Africa.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, by virtue of the powers vested in me by Chairperson of Council, I now dissolve this congregation of Sedibeng TVET College. Thank you.
He wants to wena, itaba